USA.
America, land of low taxes. Finally, I'm free of those 40% tax rates in Germany.
1 week in the US.
Wow, there's so many different options to choose from. I didn't even know all these brands existed. It's gonna take forever to try them all.
1 month in the US.
What? Even sales tax is just 10% here? Saving another 10% in tax just like that. What's wrong with the meat? Tastes like a yoga mat.
6 months in the US.
I've got good news and I've got bad news.
Oh no, what is it?
Well, the bad news is you've got diabetes.
Oh shit, and what's the good news?
Well, you can apply for handicap parking now.
1 year in the US.
Yo Mike, I thought my health insurance covers all of my diabetic needs, but I keep getting those invoices. Is that normal?
This is America. Health insurance only works when you're healthy.
That doesn't make any sense. What am I supposed to do? I'm going broke, man.
Well, do you want to set up a photo shoot?
What are you talking about?
Look, you just gotta start a GoFundMe. A good one needs great pictures.
You're kidding, right?
No, everybody does it.
5 years in the US.
I can't do this anymore. I'm moving back to Europe. Well, at least I have my American passport as a memory.
5 years after leaving the USA.
Hello, how can I help?
Mr. Miller, you haven't paid your taxes in 5 years.
What do you mean? I moved out of the States like 5 years ago.
So, doesn't mean you don't have to pay taxes to us.
What? That doesn't make any sense. I'm paying taxes here now.
You've got an American passport. That comes with a worldwide tax obligation.
You can't be serious. What if I denounce my citizenship?
Denouncing is going to cost you 20% of your worldwide assets.
Jesus!
Plus, we'll still tax you on income received from American sources for the next 10 years.
This must be a bad dream, right? This is a dream. Oh, wake up! Wake up!
It's not a dream. Pay up, Mr. Mueller.
10 years after leaving the USA.
I should have never gotten that American passport. Land of the free, my ass.
You mean our ass.
First day in the USA.
America, land of low taxes.
Hey, Shalom. I'd like to start out by giving all glory, praise, and honor to Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai Bahasham, Urkach Wadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of the Great Millstone, and Shalom to the elect of Israel. This is the mime in Atlanta, and what you saw just there was a skit, and it was a comedic skit showing America, and the guy came in thinking it was all perfect and beautiful. It's Golden City, and he ended up fat with health problems and weighed down by extreme taxes. And that's what this place is. It's just complete toxicity in every facet of life, from the lies, the historic lies, and the blasphemy through the scriptures, to the destroying of the earth with the vast amount of pollution that's not only put out here, but the other nations follow this place, so they pollute as well. But it's all from following this. The toxic mindset of these people within society, which creates a toxic society. It's just everything is toxic. Everything is death here. And it's being cast down. This place needs to go for the sustainability of the earth. And it will, because it's prophesied. It's going to go out in nuclear fire and from fire from the chariots of Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai. This place has to go. But we're going to get into the scriptures right away. This is Jeremiah 51 and verse 7. Babylon hath been a golden cup in the Lord's hand. Babylon, this is not ancient Babylon. This is speaking of America. It goes by many names within the scriptures, and one of the most prominent ones is Babylon. And it's been a golden cup. It's that golden city where everyone wants to come. It's that beacon of light that draws all the nations near. But once you get on the inside, it's completely toxic and degenerate. It says that made all the earth drunken. These are the philosophies of Western society of America. And everyone wants to become Americanized or westernized, but the ways and the philosophies of this place don't bring life, they bring death. Sounds good at first, but once you see it, it's nothing but death, nothing but nastiness, nothing but heartache. It says the nations have drunken of her wine, because these nations take on the feminism and the alphabet lifestyles and just everything Western. But here's what it says: therefore the nations are mad, because they realize that these things like feminism and alphabet lifestyle, are actually part of eugenics programs and depopulation programs and population control. It's not beneficial. It's nothing beneficial about that. It kills families, it kills family formation, it kills new births. There's nothing good about it. People thought it was good and looked at it like they're accepting and good morally for accepting these things, but the scriptures speak against it for a reason. It's not good. It doesn't make your society thrive or the earth thrive. It says Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed, because it seems like just yesterday where everything was all gravy, but we are watching the decay of Babylon, the decay of America and Western civilization. It says, howl for her, take balm for her pain, if so be she may be healed. And you see all these different initiatives, these infrastructure initiatives, and make America great again, and these different things, but it's on its way out. You can't bring it back to life. It says, we would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. Forsake her, and let us go every one into his own country. See, and you just saw it in that skit. He came here from Germany, realized it was toxic and basically killing him, and went back. But even then, he couldn't escape it. He still showed the taxes and it's a certain amount to denounce your citizenship and all this stuff. You can't escape Babylon's reach. There's nowhere you could go where Esau doesn't have his finger. But the nations are going to turn back to themselves and back to their own countries, because there will be race wars as well. So everyone's going to go back to their own, and then you see people going back to their own countries as well. It says, for her judgment reacheth unto heaven, and is lifted up even to the skies. All the sin upon sin here, the Lord is seeing it. He's taking notice, and he's going to do something, because it's written. He's going to have this place completely wiped off the map, and Esau, the so-called white man, as well as the small hatters, their destinies are intertwined with Babylon. And so once Babylon falls, the Edomites will fall, and Babylon will never be dwelt in or inhabited ever again. And after the Edomites go down, they're going to go into a hardcore slavery. And after they're done building up the kingdom, after 1,000 long grueling years, they are going to be done away with completely, their seed line taken off of this earth. It's Nahum 3 and verse 1. Woe, woe to the bloody city. Woe meaning destruction. That bloody city being America. This was originally speaking of Nineveh, but it's now speaking of America, because these scriptures are manyfold. It says it is all full of lies, and is America not all full of lies? They have a history that they completely changed to make America seem like it's morally upright, but they're nothing but. You've got Christopher Columbus and all the conquistadors, which have been uplifted here in this society for discovering this place, even though people already existed here, that being the tribe of Gad and the tribe of Reuben, in Issachar as well. We're already here, but they had us growing up in school believing they discovered this place and that they're great explorers and great people, even celebrating Columbus Day. But come to find out, these are just murderers and thieves. As it says, the devil came not but to steal, to kill, and to destroy. And that's what they've done. It says it's all full of lies and robbery. Just went into that. The prey departeth not. The prey being the Israelites, the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. We're still here. We're still serving our captors. And it's not that hardcore form of slavery that we were under. It's slavery through contracts and through writing, through legal system. Nahum 3, skipping down to 5, it says, Behold, I am against thee, saith the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai of hosts, Lord of armies, and I will discover thy skirts upon thy face. That's showing exposure. And this place and its old sins are being exposed every single day. It's happening through Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, through his men, the prophets, which he has set up, starting with the elders and apostles of the great millstone, and then so on down. But also the Edomites are exposing themselves. The Lord said he's going to have their own tongues fall upon them. And that is what's happening with all these whistleblowers and just regular Edomites just speaking out on things they know from their families and just from being around Edomites. Their secrets are being exposed and they're being shown to be the wicked. This is the revealing of the wicked and the downfall of Babylon the Great, America, and the downfall of the Edomites. It says, And I will show the nations thy nakedness, showing these nations the sins of America. And that skit was a great example of that. He's from Germany, but he was going in on America through comedic form, but nonetheless, there's still truths in comedy. In the kingdom's thy shame, because this is shameful. Shameful spewing shall be upon thy glory. This place has a shameful and wicked history, all full of sin. They've taken the Bible on, so they do know what's actually right, but they go around saying the laws are done away with. It's a wicked place. It says, And I will cast abominable filth upon thee, and make thee vile, and will set thee as a gazing stock. Everyone's watching this, and the enemies of America are preparing and seeing that it's in a weakened state, and are eventually going to launch those ICBMs onto America. Finishing up here at Job chapter 10. Because as we said, this place is toxic. That guy was showing the toxicity of this place. He came and then he got fat. You see that. And then got health problems from the defiled bread that's here. And the scripts say we shall eat our defiled bread amongst the Gentiles. Then he's in debt from all the taxes. And this place just basically kills you. It's the valley of the shadow of death. So this is Job 10 and 21. Before I go whence I shall not return, even to the land of darkness and the shadow of death. This is the valley of the shadow of death. It's a wicked place. Nothing benefits you. It might appear to on the outside, just like that golden cup. But inside of it is nothing but abominations. It says, in a land of darkness is darkness itself, and of the shadow of death. Without any order, there's no order whatsoever. They put women above men. They put alphabets above everyone. They say what is evil is actually good, and they uplift that. But woe to them. And that's why this place is being exposed, because it's out of order. And they hold the Lord's book, so they know what order is, but since they have refused to follow it, the Lord's going to come and set everything in order. And that starts with putting the Edomites, because that's who runs Babylon the Great, America. He's going to put them on the absolute bottom, which is perfect order. The first shall be last, and the last shall be first. The plowman shall overtake the reaper. That is the true order of things. These Edomites who have been looked at as kings and princes, they're really the paupers. They're really the servants and the serfs, the Slavs. And that's where they need to be, because obviously they don't know how to manage anything except in death. And it says, and where the light is as darkness, light going into knowledge, but it's really no knowledge. A knowledge of wickedness is no wisdom at all. Paraphrasing. Nothing here is right. Everything's out of order. Everything is death and will kill you and make you sick. And it's great to see the nations poking fun at this whore. And so, Lord willing, that was edifying. I'd like to give all glory, praise, and honor to Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai Bahasham Rakach Wadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of the great millstone. Shalom to the elect of Israel. Shalom.